Well, hey, welcome to today's Daily Brew. Today we're talking about a woman that says she made a pretty disturbing discovery during a shopping trip. This was in Nevada at Walmart. She spotted a few dogs near her RV. Closer check, there were 100
Wow.
inside of the vehicle.
Oh my
So
gosh.
2 people were arrested because 100 inside that RV.
That is crazy.
You know, and police say one of the people keeping the dogs was previously evicted after failing to comply with animal control orders. So it looks like they had nowhere to go. They took all their dogs with them, but they seized 77 from the RV and somehow got 33 more of the same breed.
Wow, they all look like they're the same.
So it's
breed.
kind of hard because it's like, okay, you get evicted. Are you just leaving them behind? No, you're not.
Yeah.
You want to take them with you, but is that maybe like the best?
You can't have them be living in an RV. These situations are always so sad. Ugh.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm just thinking, I mean, you gotta close up the windows or something, you know, and get them to a space.
Yeah. They need some fresh air in a yard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a difficult one.
Yeah, that's
All
hard.
right, this one's a strange one too. The first human composting facility is on the East Coast. It opened in Maryland. It's said to be the largest of its kind in the world. It has a capacity to process up to 2,000 remains a year.
Wait,
Wow.
human remains.
Human remains.
They say it's a process that offers sort of like a greener alternative to traditional burial and cremation. And then, you know, they can be nutrient-rich soil in about 30 days.
Yeah, this is
Family
kind
can
of
keep them,
yeah.
or, you know, they can put them in soil themselves.
It's kind of a new thing. I think that a lot of people are kind of thinking about this and moving towards this, and you can become a beautiful tree.
Well, because
when you
there's
die.
several things here. I mean, land use, right? That's one.
Yeah.
For burial. And then cremation with all the chemicals and things they use. So I don't know.
Yeah, definitely difficult conversations to have with people, but important ones.
I mean, I kind of feel like I'm gone, so, you know, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You could be a tree. You could be
But
a bush.
the thing is, it's about $5,000 to $6,000, so that's not
Expensive.
affordable.
No, it's not.
Very expensive.
And funerals anyway, I mean, not less than like 10 grand.
Oh.
It's been my experience.
that is something that's not talked about enough, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know my parents talked about this to me. They're like, when we die, just cremate us. We don't need to get the whole
Okay.
burial. I don't know if they'd want to be turned into a plant, though. I think they're ready to just move on to their next life, however that may be.
But what do you do with the remains? Do you just keep them with you?
I don't know. They haven't said yet. My dad doesn't really care. Whatever his wife, my mom
goes with
does,
the wife.
he goes with.
Yeah,
I'll have to ask my mom what she wants to do. Maybe like to be like spread across where like her parents were buried.
There you go.
That'd be my guess. But or maybe over a lake. She loves to be on a lake.
There you
Yeah, I like that. Because I want to be cremated too. And I always told my daughter, I'm like, just take me with you and you'll know what to do
Yeah.
when the time is right.
go. Yeah,
you
that's
know?
right. That's
I just
right.
don't necessarily want my parents haunting me through like some food that grows or something. I don't
Oh,
know
my
if I eat it. Does their spirit live within me? Like,
No, don't do that. Like the produce.
that's the first thing I thought of is like now their
I didn't
spirits
think
live
about
within
that.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking I don't want to eat any food that's been cultivated by.
I was gonna say if the soil is rich and they're like planting stuff in it, then like
Right.
I'm eating like a dead person grown food.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's where I'm like, whoa, hold on now. I get the greener thing, and like you said, if Lauren says if it's just a tree, like sure, why not?
Yeah.
But if it's used for food, then
That's a whole different story.
That is a whole different story.
we're bordering on a little bit gross there.
That's an interesting one.
Yep. All right. Spotify introducing AI-generated personal podcasts, so you get to create custom audio episodes based on your interests and your learning habits, sort of like how the Apple Music does now. You can sort of kind of create a podcast of things. So that's great.
Oh, okay.
What? You don't like it?
Not a big fan?
You're telling AI to basically talk to you, really. It's really like instead of ChatGPT giving you sentences, it's saying, all right, talk to me for like an hour.
Interesting. I'm a big podcast person. Like I'm listening to a podcast anytime I have my headphones in. And I feel like I already listen to enough podcasts that will cater to my interests. So I don't know if I'm necessarily going to need this tool, you know?
I just say, like if you want to listen to a podcast, listen to a real podcast.
With real
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Speaking real sentences.
This AI stuff, man, like every day I see newer stuff and I'm like, I should have been born 100 years ago.
It is, yeah.
Well, okay, I'll go right after the polio vaccine and then, so like 1950, we'll go with it.
You can't resist it all. You got to catch up with the times.
yeah, some things you got to use.
I know. Those that don't adapt to change are killed by it. I'm aware.
Yes.
But man, like.
Danny's like, I'm going. I'm getting cremated.
Some
Yeah.
of this, I was gonna say, send me earlier. But yeah, like some of this AI stuff, man,
What we can do, Danny gets cremated, we'll ask AI what to do with it.
There we go, perfect.
Oh, if you do, I will haunt your spirits. If it tells me to bury in the ground, I will haunt all of you.
Yeah, he's drawing the line there.
All right, Spotify also making it easier for people to see their favorite bands and singers.
You like this?
Yep, they're setting
good one.
aside tickets for those who are determined to be the biggest fans of the artist. You have to sign up, be a premium user here, and they'll use streams and shares to pick the people who will be eligible for the offer. So it'll start this summer. And yeah, so, another chance to get tickets.
Yeah. Now, it's one of those things where it's like it sounds like they're picking people that listen to their music the most, which makes sense. Now, the one thing, trade-off is like, well, if you don't have Spotify Premium, then they're like, well, that's tough.
Yeah.
But I do think for those that are like diehard music fans of said person, they probably have some music subscription. So I'm all for that.
I will be listening to Taylor Swift 24 hours, 7 days a week, so I can get those ticket opportunities next time she tours.
There you go.
All right, I've got a plan. 7:24. Stay with us.